everyone, welcome back to a brand new video here on the memory shelf, and I'm going to talk about a bunch of books today. Let's get into it. Alright, so recently, I'm obviously, as you know from this whole series and this channel and these videos so far, I'm in the process of rereading and recollecting hopefully all of the original 62 from 90s Goosebumps edition books, right? And I've got partially some of those in the collector's tin editions, the American covers, and then this is everything I have in my collection so far in terms of the OG 90s UK covers that I've recently bought strictly from Vinted. I never knew Vinted was so good, and I always thought of Vinted because of the marketing. It was always like, oh, it's where you go to buy thrift clothes and all of this kind of jazz, right? I have a good friend of mine, if you're watching, you know who you are, that was like, oh no, you can get collectibles on there, you can get figures on there, you can get this, that, and the other. So immediately I was intrigued, and I was like, cool. And since then, I've bought many, many collectibles and figures and other things that I have collected so far from Vinted. Less so eBay. I used to think eBay was the only place to go for things like that, to be completely honest with you, but I was definitely wrong. Vinted is awesome. I'm going to continue to use it. So right here, anyways, I'm going to go slowly one by one through these books that I have here. So I've got them all in order so far, and this is my collection so far with those, bar the video that I've mentioned, all the original classic OG covers, that is also in the collection so far, of course. But we've got book number 3, which is Stay Out of the Basement, OG UK covers, back from the 90s. You can see it says £3.50 on it. It's not going to focus, but £3.50, which you know straight away, yeah, that must be the 90s, because why would a book ever be that cheap, right? That is for certain. Of course, Goosebumps books have always been fairly cheap, but you know. And then I've got number 4, The Curse of Mummy's Tomb. Again, all OG 90s covers. I remember seeing these and reading these in the library back in the day. This is my first sort of, this style of artwork and these books and everything about them is the first thing that I ever seen in terms of Goosebumps, right? So it's the most nostalgic thing for me compared with all of the kind of OG American covers, of course. We've got book number 14, Werewolf of Fever Swamp, right here. All of these books as well, by the way, like some of the pages and things like that have kind of like not marks, but like kind of tanning on them, I guess, like age wear and tear, sort of color differences on the page themselves, which you wouldn't be able to necessarily tell on video. I don't know if you can, but it's kind of darky, yellowy colors. But they're all very good condition, actually. I'm very, very kind of happy with the condition. There's no rips, no tears, no problems, no issues, really. We've got book number 23, Attack of the Mutant, £3.99, again. The 90s, good times. This one here is the most battered book from the ones that I bought recently. And I can see why, because when you open it, it's got some kids writing and stuff like that, and like a sticker and stuff like that in there. It says, Goosebumps is the best, and stuff like that. That's really like kind of cool and nostalgic though, because like I wonder who that kid was and who they are and where they're at now and how old they are now and stuff like that, because this is back from the 90s 100%. This was definitely a well-loved and well-read book from then as well. You can just tell by how worn it is, to be honest with you. So I don't really mind too much that it is worn, because it tells a story and it's got that nostalgic vibe about it, of course. Book 26, Cuckoo Clock of Doom. Let me know if you've got all of these in your collection and stuff like that. We've got book 27, Monster Blood 3. I need to go back and get 1 and 2 as well, of course, naturally. We've got book 28, Ghost Beach. Again, all very nice. For some reason, that one's $2.99. That one's cheaper. Who knows why? Maybe it's older. Maybe it's because there's less pages. I don't know. Then you've got ones like Phantom of the Auditorium, which is $3.50. I don't know. I really love the colours in this one. I just think they look really, really cool and awesome. Specifically, that one the most out of all of the other ones, really. And then I have a double of Phantom of the Auditorium, just because a pack of books I bought twice over both happen to have that book in. So I'll probably have to sell one of those off, keep the best kind of conditioned ones, something like that. This one I've already done a video on, and this was my copy of an OG book from back in the day. So this is mine. And I didn't buy this from Vinted, but it's in the collection now, of course, either way. And then lastly, book 61, I Live in Your Basement. Obviously there's 62, so there's the second last Goosebumps book ever from back in the day. I really love the purples. Obviously, Tim Jacoba's artwork kind of became a part of the Goosebumps book later down the line towards the kind of second half of the original series, but still featured all the kind of original slime and colours and things like that all of the other ones had as a consistency thing. But that's everything I've got in sort of those, again, vinted, bought, copied books so far from the original 62 books. Let me know what you think. Thank you very much for kind of joining this little nostalgic trip and journey with me right now. I do appreciate it, of course. Look forward to book reviews for all of those books, which I'll get around to slowly but surely. And thank you very much, yeah? More of this to come. We're going to have more collection updates and videos and stuff like that, so it's going to be good fun. Peace!